What's going on, guys? How are we all doing today? Today's video, I want to talk about some mods. We're going to be talking about this new little method of slicing, the whole 6A mods, and how you get them from the Galactic Challenges. And honestly, just really about this video, just talking about which mods that you should go into slicing for your first 6E one, whatever it's called, I forget. Is it 6E through A, I think? I think that's what it is. So I guess technically your first 6E mod. And which ones you want to be looking out for, which ones so far that have been good ones, and you can see on screen, like this is a pretty solid one right here. It has hit now 5 times on the speed with getting a 26. So there's a lot of good stuff you want to be looking out for here, and we're going to be talking about some of these new things. I think it's a pretty good thing, though, to talk about the new mod packs, and are they even worth going for this time around? So to find these packs, you just go right into the store and you can kind of view all of these. So this is, I think, the third time. There was our last time where they had a lot of these similar ones, and I did get one. And then there was a time before that, I forget like exactly what the mods were, but these are kind of similar to the last ones that we got, maybe even more juiced up here. So there's, what is this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, gosh, 5, 6. Yeah, we got like 6 of them there. So different packs. There's $60 packs for mods. That is crazy, my friends. That is crazy. It seems crazy, but now with actually thinking about 6E mods and slicing them, there's a lot more potential and chances of rolling those juicy stats. And keeping in mind, if you look at these mods are all pretty much like maximized on the secondary stats. The highest you can get on all these stats are shown right here. These are very max that I do believe. I know for a fact that the defense percent is the max you can get is 1.7, and speed is of course 6. And I would assume for the other ones, yeah, offense percent is the same. So like these are good mods on paper. These are max secondary. So thinking about now 6E and having even more potential chances of rolling those really great mods and secondary stats rather. I mean, these could be potentially good. Beforehand, they weren't. But now I can see some whales and krakens like, oh, licking their lips, you know, looking at this. Oh, I got to get some of these mods. So I can see some of these packs being okay for those guys. For me, I'm not going to spend $60 on mods. I think that's kind of stupid. So like other of these ones, I mean, they're all going to be kind of the same. There was one, though, I was looking at that looked pretty spicy. I don't know where it exactly is. It could be somewhere else, but I think it was like a triangle for like a Vader. I can't find it at the moment, but it looks to be that maybe it might be that same one right there. That's not bad at all. I mean, this is some of the best mods and rolls you can get on a mod like this. Ideally, I would rather have it be a crit damage set though, or heck, even like a crit chance for Vader. But I mean, this is a great mod for really anybody. This is probably the juiciest mod out of the whole bunch, and I think there's a couple of them. Or no, it's literally just in that one bundle. So are these worth it? No, not for the average player. Are they worth it for like the whales and krakens? Oh heck yeah! For these with these new 6E mods, I think that they're totally worth it because you have a lot more chances of getting those really good rolls. But like yeah, for like me being free to play or somewhat free to play, not spending a whole lot of money, and this is like my only money I'm spending on just mods, not worth it at all, I feel like. So that's that. Now we're gonna go talk about some of the best mods I would roll personally and in my roster, and then go look at some of the best rolls that I've seen so far around my Discord servers. So like let's just go, it's not gonna be TIE Fighter, but we're just going my mods. So the ones that I would recommend going for, there's really 2 different scenarios here. You're either gonna be going for mods that have rolled speed 4 times. 4 times. That's a lucky number. You need that number. And have had close to max rolls on those. You could even go for a 3-1 if you wanted to, that have had max rolls. You want to be looking at max rolls. 3 or 4 for the speed ones that have had a max roll. So I'm going to give you some examples here. So we're going to be going to my speed secondaries. We're going to be maxing it out at the speed here. And we're going to go show you one that I've gotten recently that has been only hitting 3 times on speed. So this one is on an HP one. I think it's right around, where is it? I know it's right here it is. So it's the offense one. So this one has hit max rolls on the on the speed rather, on this offense arrow. If I slice, it'll turn into an 18. That is the max rolls it has gotten. It did not start as a 6 though, because that's kind of hard to get, but it did roll and start as a 5 and rolled 6 on the next 2 rolls. So this is one I would consider getting to slice at 6E. And this one's really, really good if it can hit that. Also, if it does hit like the HP percent as well, that's not bad either because this is an HP set. You have some of that synergy right there, right? So this is one I would recommend if you got like a 3 roll on like a speed secondary. This is a pretty good one. But for the majority of people out there, I would say sticking it pretty safe with like ones that are similar to that of like this one. This one is on an arrow yet again. I'm not saying it has to be an arrow. This could be really any other mod out there, you know, all the way across the board, all the different 6 different parts of mods. So this one, though, has it 4 times. It's been on speed, though, and that's close to max rolls on a 4-roll mod. So this can go to potentially a 28. And that is amazing to see. I would probably not roll this just yet for myself because I don't need this particular mod at a 6E with more speed. I would rather go for a mod that's a bit different. So I want to go show you some different ones. So this one is probably a pretty good one. This one can go to a 29 if it does roll on that speed, however. So this is a great mod as well. And I might go for this one pretty soon. This one hit 22 as well. I mean, it goes, you know, it goes along the whole line here with like hitting four times, getting them pretty close to 23, 24 maybe, and just kind of going from there with your decision making on the mods. I'm going to look for some more mods here. Maybe I got a 24, 23. This one's 23 as well. Can go to a 29, so that's a lot of extra speed here. For these ones though, I wouldn't go too much into the CD ones and the offense sets unless they have offense percent built in for that extra chances to roll on that secondary stat. So I would kind of stick to the safe bets here and go just for speed sets that have that good speed. So like this one, I would say is a really, really good mod to roll to a 6E. So there's a lot of different stuff where there's the speed categories of it all. The next one I go into is the offense side of things. So we're going to swap this up to some offense percent. So I recently, my first one I just rolled was my first one on my Han Solo. And this one was initially at I think a 6.12 or around that area, maybe 6.23 on the offense percent. And it rolled, baby, it rolled that extra offense percent. And now it's at a nearly an 8%. And that is a great top tier notch mod for a Han Solo or really any attacker in the game. And I rolled this because not only does it has hit really crazy high offense percent so far, but it also has speed and crit chance and also HP percent. And those are great stats, I'd say, for a mod like this. So I was able to go for this. I risked it for the biscuit. I got the roll I wanted, and now I'm going to probably hold on to this until later because I don't want to invest so much resources into just one mod. I want to kind of diversify my mods with some speed, some offense percent potentially, and kind of go from there. So this is a great mod I would recommend for people who have a roll like that, has had really high offense percent. Again, if you guys want to know like the max you can get on all these different stats, honestly, when it comes to just slicing a 6E, you're looking at either speed or offense percent with your mods. You want those probably the most for most people, I would say, out there. I could definitely do a video about the highest you want to look for and stuff like that, more about mods if you guys are interested. So another one here I would probably go for here shortly is one like this. This one's on Luke. It has hit speed 2 times. Rather once. It's only rolled once on the speed, but it's hit on offense percent 3 times and also has the flat offense as well to couple with that. Other ones here, this one's pretty stellar as well. It has hit offense 2 times and speed 2 times, and that's really good rolls on the speed as well. So definitely good one as well. I would probably go for this one shortly if I want to. I'm kind of thinking of going for a diamond here, a circle there for these offense sets, and then for the speed sets, I'm going to kind of go hitting around the whole table with ones I feel like can hit the highest with what I have currently, like that one we just saw earlier with the triangle, and kind of go from there. So there's a lot of different ones you can kind of go for here. The ones I would recommend are ones like these ones, high offense percent and stuff like that, that have had high rolls, or ones that have had good high rolls so far that has also mixed in with them with some speed, or just go straight for all speed if you want to go for that. And now next, I want to go and show you just some good rolls that we've had so far around my Discord server. So this one is the first one, and this is hit on speed now 5 times. Not the highest roll right there. We see a 3, but definitely I would say this is a god mod. This is definitely up there. And keeping in mind that these mods can only roll 5 times, just as any other mod can be, but you just now have more chance of getting even more stats on that mod. So you'll really want to be looking at mods that have more than just one stat, unless you're looking just for straight up speed. And you can go for those ones if you wanted to. in a speed set, or in this one, for instance, and seeing how high they can go. If they hit once on that and hit has now maxed out of 5 for that speed, then just kind of stop there. You don't worry about the mod either, anymore, unless it has like the offense percent or some more really good stats you want on that. So this is one I would say this is a good mod. The next up here is this one. This one is one I'm going to show you actually some that are really good and some that are probably not the best you would want to go for. So like this one, it's okay, but it's gotten hit around a little bit too much. This one I would kind of wait on 6Es for a little while and go for other ones that are a little bit more fleshed out. Like we don't know this one if it could hit a tenacity, offense and offense percent or speed. This one's kind of all over the place, so I wouldn't go for this one in particular first, but this one, it could have some really great potential. So this one I kind of hold off on, even though it does have some really great stats, secondaries. So that's a kind of an iffy one for me. I probably wouldn't go for that one just yet. This one is one that is another one that's kind of iffy. I would say this is not a good one for the most part. I mean, it has some good stats, but if you're looking at a CD triangle that has speed set, and you want to just kind of go for straight up speed, and this one did have some offense percent, but the speed was already low to begin with, so I wouldn't go for this one. Next up here is a CD triangle. This one is very, very sexy. This one has now hit 5 times on the offense percent. It also has some speed added on as well as some crit chance. This is a great top tier god mod for an attacker. This is crazy. So this is definitely one I would go for if you have the mod like that. A lot of extra offense percent. This one was mine. We just saw it not too long ago on my Han Solo. Hit a lot on the offense percent, nearly 8%. That's crazy. I'm going to probably slice that one a little bit later. I want to focus on some more speed ones, or maybe just flesh out my CD ones with offense percent and get a better set there for those attackers. And then this one right here is another great one. Pretty standard, I'd say. It has now hit 5 times on the speed, so definitely a good one as well. So lots of ones I would look out there for. Which ones, I would personally go for. I've kind of said and mentioned in this video. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for mods and which ones I would recommend for you to slice first off. Keeping in mind that for these Galactic Challenges, you only can really slice one mod to 6E first on for really each Galactic Challenge. So got to keep in mind for that and make sure that you do slice one of the best mods you can find in your whole mod inventory. So with all that being said, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a like, share it around, and sub to the channel if you guys are new. It definitely does help out the channel. And if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to hit that sub button. And also, we do have a Discord, we have a Patreon, and we also have channel memberships all down below in the description of this video if you guys would like to check that out. And with all being said, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.